Week on tips and tricks, 5 tips for the vanishing.
We're gonna.
Oh,
I interrupted you.
My line,
Sorry.
Oh my God.
I interrupted you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
Say it one more time.
I don't know the line's.
5 tips.
5 tips for the vanishing of Ethan Carter.
We're gonna chat with mixer partner SplitDaWig,
and we'll play Sea of Thieves for an entire hour following the show.
Nice. I'm pumped for that. Yeah. All this and more on this week's tips and tricks.
Okay. Oh, such a good intro.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tips and Tricks, the #1 show on the internet.
Yes, as voted by our mothers.
No, it's verifiable.
By who?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Our parents.
Yeah, that's right.
Who are you?
I am Malik Prince.
And I'm Ethan Rothamel.
Yes, and this is the show that helps you get the most out of your Xbox, Windows, and Mixer experience.
That's right. We'll give you the tips on the latest features and tricks on tackling the newest games.
Somebody switched our lines.
Yeah, I know, but it's a little refreshing, right?
Okay, that's fair.
I heard from a little bird that tomorrow's your birthday.
Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm turning 27. All right, so it's time to start packing up.
Yeah, it's almost over. You're halfway done. Halfway done.
If I'm lucky, I'm halfway done.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of cheeseburgers. Can't be good for my heart.
Well, from the bottom of our heart, we wanted to say thank you, and so we got you a little gift.
Oh my God! Wow. All right, if you can we pan in?
I don't know.
And see what they got me. They got me a fake cupcake. So there's literally nothing I can do with this.
We'll get you something tomorrow. We have another day.
Okay.
You just seem so adamant about getting something on the show today. So
there you go.
Like,
I'll put it right here.
You're gonna hang it on?
Yeah, just
nice.
hang it. There you go.
All right.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's move on. What do we got to talk about today, man?
All right, tons of news. So we're gonna start off with some Vive Pro news. So obviously HTC Vive is a VR headset, if you didn't know.
Yes.
And so this has a higher resolution, integrated headphones, so you don't have to have separate headphones, as well as a new wireless adapter.
Yeah, look at this.
Is this a picture of it?
Imagine, no, what do you think?
I don't know.
It says Vive right there.
Know.
Imagine walking around without being constrained by the giant cable. The worst part.
Yeah.
The worst part. Tripping over it.
That's been sort of the thing that's holding VR back a bit, because you can't really immerse yourself knowing that you have something tangled behind you.
Yeah, it's kind of
that's
freaky.
exciting. I actually haven't gotten into VR too much. We had a segment on the show, mixed reality segment a few months ago now, and it was really cool. VR has come a very long way.
It has, and this is a big step forward, I think.
So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, man.
Have you played VR extensively, or?
You know me, I get like pretty motion sickness with like the early stuff, so I was like super timid. But the games we've played,
that's right.
What do we play at
Sprint
PAX?
Vector.
Sprint Vector.
Oh my God.
Sprint Vector. If you are like me and you get motion sickness pretty easily, check out Sprint Vector. It's a really good game.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was super fun. And the first one where I never felt sick. And then the one we played here that we demoed in the Microsoft Treehouse or whatever they called it.
I don't remember what that was called. But I was
just
really
like a
good
tester.
at it. I was doing my matrix moves. It was really good.
It was great.
Yeah.
So highly recommend that. But it's a big deal. It's a big deal, man.
Big deal. So if you're a big VR fan, check it out if you want. All right, so let's move on. We have Sea of Thieves beta. It's still going on.
Yeah, last night.
Last night. What?
Tonight is the last night. It ends at midnight tonight Pacific time.
Oh, maybe they did it for my birthday. They're
what?
Maybe they did it for my birthday.
Yeah,
in
you think
celebration
so?
of my
they
birthday.
ended it?
I don't know. I was just trying to work it in. But Sea of Thieves beta, I actually got to play it, and it's pretty good. I feel like we have a hit on our hands here.
Yeah. Who? Raise your hand in chat if you guys got to play it. It was amazing. Like I played. I was sick this weekend.
Sure.
So I had the best excuse in the world to sit on my couch and play Sea of Thieves like all the time. I played a sad amount of hours.
Yeah.
And then when I wasn't playing, I was watching pirate shows.
Oh.
And that's not a lot.
Really?
Yeah. So I had a sad weekend.
You just immersed yourself into the pirate
show?
Yeah. Yeah, like Black Sails, Muppet Treasure Island. Yes. Muppet Treasure Island. Are you kidding me? Shout out to the Muppets. What else? That's really what it was. And then I played Sea of Thieves like crazy.
I got a chance to play it
really
a few
good,
nights ago. I felt bad. I got my first chest, and I was like, this is a huge moment for me. I felt really good.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to turn it in, and lo and behold, a ship, because it's a shared world game.
Yes.
There are other players in the world. A ship comes around, rams my ship. I'm like, I could shoot them, but I want to get my.
You want to get your gold. I get it.
Yeah. And so I start
Priorities.
running, and he kills me.
Did you not?
Ruined the game for me.
You didn't even turn in the chest.
No.
They killed you and took the chest on the island.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, I'm so sorry.
Evil people still exist in this world, and that happened.
I will say this: I highly encourage if you're playing it, use proximity chat, because a lot of people like party chat takes you out of the game.
Sure.
Everyone's talking in game. I've made friends. I've saved like lives because of it. To be like, no, wait, like please.
No, and so that's what happened last week. If you missed Mixer LFG, you weren't here.
I tuned in.
You did tune in.
Yeah.
So we were it was 4 of us, and we saw a single ship, and I felt bad because I'm a good person. But everybody else was like, let's go get that single person. And so that person.
Roby probably said it, right? He always does.
Yeah, maybe it was Roby. And that person yelled out, I'm friendly, please don't do it.
And then
I
you
felt
still
terrible.
attacked him?
I didn't attack him. I stood and I just watched. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I felt so bad because I always go to the worst. I'm thinking like, it's this kid who got the game. It's the weekend. They're playing it for the first time. They just want to have a good time. And these 4 mean people just went and just
Mean
ruined.
people. Did you ever? Did you sail into a storm? Has anyone sailed into a storm?
Oh, yeah. I think we capsized.
Stunning. So storms, you did?
I think we capsized,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. So storms are like living and breathing in the world. So they actually are manipulated. Like the game changes them, and so they move. They get bigger. They get smaller. The clouds break,
That's
and the
right.
sun comes out. Like you can be sailing and it's sunny out, and then all of a sudden a storm hits you, and like it'll sink your ship.
Yeah.
The waves get huge, but it's beautiful. Lightning
It
can
is so
strike the top
beautiful.
of the boat.
It's like actually being on
unreal.
a ship
Yeah.
without having to pay these insane ship prices.
Yeah, I would actually say an experience like this, it's pretty rare.
Wow.
All right, that's the show for today. We're out
I'll
of
see
here.
myself out. All right, moving on.
Well,
before we
Sea
use-
of Thieves comes out March 20th, so be sure to check it out.
And we're playing today?
And we're playing today. And the controller, Sea of Thieves controller, comes out next week.
Right.
So that's awesome.
I can't wait.
Are you going to get one
Yeah,
for you?
I got two. One for me, one for my
Yeah,
wife.
but-
Not for you. Oh, because your birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Anyway,
God. I don't know,
take
man.
this one away.
All right, God of War
Yes.
news. Oh, my God.
Here it is.
What an image.
Yeah, what is happening in this image right
Well,
here?
he's showing a head to his pet.
Is that a snake?
A basilisk,
Slightly
maybe?
bigger than a snake.
Yeah, I don't
Just a
know.
little bit.
I don't know. It depends if I don't know Greek mythology very well.
Neither do
God
I.
of War, huge series coming from PlayStation.
Yeah.
Great games. The new one is coming. They just showed a new trailer, right?
Yeah, story trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get to check it out, but
It's great.
I've never owned a PlayStation 4, but I do love some of the cinematic games that they have here.
Well, they do a good job of that for
Yeah,
sure.
and this kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it to come so soon, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's super exciting. Like I can't wait to step back into the shoes of Kratos
Yeah.
and take it. I've beaten all three, and so
Have you?
I'm really looking
What's your
forward to
opinion
them.
on the series, if you don't mind me asking?
I love it. I think it's fun. I don't know. It's a fun game. It's super gruesome. Like
Yeah,
it's one of the most
that's true.
violent games as a kid. So it was like one of those that I had to hide the first one from my mom. But I loved it. It was super immersive, and I like I don't know much about Greek mythology, but it was cool to fight the gods and like meet Zeus and then have to fight Ares and all these things. And like the setting that the game takes place in is just
So good, yeah.
Really good,
So this
man.
comes out the same day as Nintendo Labo, so I know they will be competing.
Yeah.
Competing audiences for sure. April 20th, be sure to check it out. All right, Shadow of Colossus is coming out February 6th on the PlayStation 4.
Oh, yeah.
With you can fight obviously giant roaming giants and revive the land. This is obviously this was a PlayStation 2 game.
Yes.
Back in the day, and
was a
now
big
it's
deal when
being
it came out, too.
remastered for
Yeah.
the PlayStation 4. I think performance was a big issue on the PlayStation 2, but now you have the power of the PS4. Runs the game beautifully. Here's a screenshot.
Right.
Looks great.
Yeah, I mean, not much else to say here other than like the game when it came out, it was incredible, and like the power of the new system is really just going to
Yeah.
help make that experience much more real
Make
because
it
it's all about
shine.
giant creatures, and,
Yeah.
and when they look this good, it's going to be way more
It's gonna
fun.
be good. It's gonna be good.
Yes, dude.
All right, so what else we have here? Okay, this is a weekly segment in terms, it seems like. PlayerUnknown's Battleground,
chicken.
heard of it?
Yes,
Heard of it?
a
It's
little
tiny,
bit.
Tiny little game. Has a new update that's out today. Every single week it seems like they have
Yeah,
a new update.
just about every Tuesday,
so
right?
Bluehole is listening to your feedback. So here are a few notes. Increased damage to the vehicle body and significant damage to the wheels when targeted with gunfire.
So is that yet again?
Yet
so not
again.
only have they nerfed the cars once, but
Yeah.
now they're doing it yet again.
Cars are not going to be safe.
I don't know, man. I think they're still going to be good.
They're
but
still
like,
pretty good.
They're
yeah,
more
but-
fair.
Yeah, it's
They're
way more fair. Yeah. It increased vehicle damage when successfully targeted with a grenade. So just lob a grenade.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And both the driver and passenger will now suffer increased injuries from crashing into objects or vehicles. This is bad for you because
I know.
Ethan, you are a terrible driver. In
How
the game.
dare you?
Well, I'm just being honest. I'm just. stating
You've
facts.
never offered to drive. One time, whenever we play, you've
Well,
never been like,
okay,
oh, I'll drive.
To be fair,
I'll drive.
To be fair,
Look at married couple, stop!
well, to be fair, that's because I know that I'd be a terrible driver.
Okay.
Hopefully you're not.
But you're only going to get better. Well, see, I'm a reckless driver because I see those ramps, I got to go for it, baby.
That's right.
I got to go for those jumps. That's the
Yeah.
best part of the game.
I hope this is not affected like the benches that seem to be nailed down.
up,
Like
Hunk?
if you run into a bench, you seem to be like,
Well,
like,
there's certain
benches
things,
are not
yeah,
nailed
there's
down.
there's misleading stuff because you could break through like guardrails
Yeah.
and fences, but then there's like this one kind of
picnic
metal
bench.
fence that you cannot break
Really?
through, and 100 times I've hit that
Oh my
thing,
God.
thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna blow through this, and then what would be awesome is if it had
Mm-hmm.
the ragdoll effects of Grand Theft Auto. So when you hit like a guardrail, you
like,
just
shoot
flew
out
through the windshield.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. All right,
be
so
awesome.
also a slight reduction to player damage when being struck by a vehicle. So this kind of cancels out. I
Interesting.
assume that if you're being hit by a vehicle at full speed, you're
Yeah.
still gonna die.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah, what's that mean? If you get nicked, maybe you're
Yeah.
not gonna. Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna die.
Okay.
All right, so there you go. Those are your news stories. So yeah, you're filled in.
We got a lot to talk about though.
That's right. So we have February Games with Gold. Here they are. We have Shadow Warrior, which is available from February 1st to the 28th for free, normally $30. So you save yourself some money,
Yeah.
try new games.
Super
games-
gruesome.
That's
by the
oh,
way.
I could tell.
Be ready for that. Shadow Warrior is unbelievably violent.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So from February 16th to March 15th on the Xbox One, we have Assassin's Creed Chronicles India.
You got a perfect
So this
voice
is
for
like,
this, by the way.
oh, do I?
Yeah, it's
Should I
really
get my newscaster voice?
It's pretty
I don't
good,
know
dude.
what that was actually. I'm not sure. But that's free. That's a $10 game. That's a side-scrolling kind of game, right? It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's right. Okay. And then, of course, every time an Xbox 360 game is in Games with Gold, it is playable on the Xbox One. And so next month, you're going to be able to play Split Second from February 1st to 15th.
Huge fan of
Fan?
Split Second.
Really? I don't know what it is. What is
huge-
this game?
Split Second. Oh my God. Let me talk about Split Second.
Okay,
Disney
talk about
Interactive,
yeah.
one of their last games they ever made before
Okay.
they went under. Missed them so much.
Oh.
Or closed. I don't know if they actually
Sure.
went under. But Split Second was a racing game, very arcade racing, similar to Burnout, where you would, as you drifted and boosted, you got points that you would. The premise was that you were on a TV show.
Okay.
And you would get points that would detonate big parts of the level.
Oh.
So like, there was one where it was you're racing on a race or an airplane, like an airport,
Sure.
and you get on the runway and you can trigger a cargo plane to crash land, and you have to drive
Oh.
around the plane as it's crashing, and it can take out other
Interesting.
cars.
How come I've never
Awesome.
heard of this
It
game?
was awesome. Because nobody played it. I don't know. I don't know if it was a marketing
Oh.
thing or what, but nobody played that game, and it was super fun.
That makes me sad.
Super fun.
Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome.
So
and
highly
then
recommend it.
a game that has a special place in my heart. It's Crazy Taxi,
Oh,
which will be
classic.
available for free from February 16th through the 28th. Normally $10. It will be free to you for and playable on 360 and Xbox One.
Why was this close to your heart? You played a lot.
Yeah, it is an awesome game.
Yeah.
As well as I just remember going into arcades, pumping money in.
Me too.
Dropping people off at the Pizza Hut. It was good.
It's the Pizza
And I
Hut,
would
right?
go
Yeah.
get Pizza Hut afterwards. Yeah, it's just it's a simple game you pick up and play for a few rounds, and it's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, although
it's a good
not
list.
realistic,
Not, yeah,
slightly unrealistic,
just slightly, just so.
just ever so slightly.
good, man.
So those are your games of gold for Xbox this month or next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we're a walking simulator with a very dark side. You're on the search for a boy named Ethan.
Me?
No, not yet. At least here are 5 tips for the vanishing of Ethan Carter. Oh wow! Oh, that's so cool! Whoa!
Where'd I go?
Man, our budget stepped up. Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Carter, here it is. Ooh. I'm gonna do this until it goes away. What would you do if you were walking through the woods and suddenly stumbled upon, oh, let's say an astronaut? It'd be pretty weird, right? Well, apparently not for Detective Paul Prospero. You play as Paul, and it's your job to figure out what happened to a missing boy named Ethan Rothamel. Ethan Carter. Luckily, you just so happen to have a supernatural ability that lets you visualize scenes from the past. That is, once you've gathered enough information about them. This game is short but incredibly captivating. So here are 5 tips to get you started in the vanishing of Ethan Carter. Tip number 1, non-linear, no problem. Worried you missed crucial clues or information? Curious if you stumbled upon something out of order? Don't fret. While this is a story-driven game, the story isn't linear until you've uncovered most of the mystery, so it's up to you to choose where to adventure and what to explore. Clues you find will be tied to a nearby self-contained puzzle or event, and each of these is one piece of the larger mystery. So the order you solve puzzles or trigger events doesn't matter. Still worried you missed something important? You won't be able to recreate scenes from the past unless you've uncovered all the crucial clues and information for that area. So use that as a gauge. Quick tip. This game is big enough where walking from point A to point B could take a long time. Just remember that you can run by holding the right trigger down while moving. Tip number 2. Keep your eyes peeled. Gameplay is focused on exploration and discovery, so you'll need to thoroughly explore each area to uncover the whole story. Anytime you come across something interesting, words will appear above the object, prompting you to check it out. When examining, you may also stumble across a keyword which will lead you to key story items, so pay special attention to these. Tip number 3, puzzle play. Again, this is a story-based adventure game, so while there's no combat, there are puzzles, as well as things that will try to stop you from solving them. These things might even take you back to your last save point, which means you'll need to play a little smarter when you encounter them. Speaking of saves, this game auto-saves, but you can't save manually. So if you don't finish this game in one sitting, you'll need to keep this in mind. The game typically saves after cutscenes or in some cases as you're trying to solve some of the puzzles. Just keep an eye out for the save icon. And finally, tip number 5, admire and immerse. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is a work of art. The scenery is gorgeous and the ominous yet dreamy sequences will ignite your imagination. So take time to look around and appreciate it all. The story itself is gripping and following the trail of clues is addicting, especially once you realize there's likely another trippy sequence waiting to be uncovered. If you want to immerse yourself in this world even more, it's available as a VR game too. However you choose to adventure and explore, we wish you good luck as you uncover the mystery of the vanishing of Ethan Carter.
Whoa, we're back.
Hey, JK, guys, I'm actually here.
Yeah. Just in case you thought that Ethan somehow vanished.
Yeah, I didn't want to freak anybody out.
Yeah.
I don't want to get like a 911 call.
That's right. Anyway, this is Tips and Tricks. This is a live show. Want to give a huge shout out to everybody in chat. Over 600 people.
Yeah, welcome,
closing in on
guys.
700. We got Rocky in there. We got the Edge.
Yeah, I see Hunk. We've
Hunk's
had a lot of
We've had Hunk on the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Split lurking before we interview him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
creepy.
lurking, getting ready for the interview. We might as well bring him on.
We might as well.
Want to bring it in?
Yes, guys, we have a very special guest, mixer partner, SplitDaWig. Oh, I was
There
blocking
he
with
is.
my
Everybody
face.
give it up for Okay. Okay.
What is up, man?
What's up, guys?
How's it going? Look at this background. It's almost like you were planning on being on the show.
Yeah, who would have thought?
You want to know? So I got look.
Oh,
What?
I don't even have one of those.
I like that the middle chrome is out. Like that
Yeah,
the green is
that's
enough
right,
that it
yeah.
chrome's
Is it?
out. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It makes a lot of sense. How are you, man?
Yes.
Good to see you.
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Awesome. We're happy to have you.
Yeah, of course. All right, so let's kick this off. For people who don't know who you are, fill us in. Who is SplitDaWig?
I'm SplitDaWig. I play a lot of PUBG, just Battle Royale in general. I shred really hard. I'm usually in the top 10 on
Nice.
leaderboards.
Yeah.
And I try to be as interactive as I can and help people when I can and put on a good show.
Nice.
Good. I got to say, I jumped into PUBG for the first time on Xbox, and for some reason I would check the leaderboard, hoping that somehow I'd be in the top 10, knowing that I'm foolish for thinking that. But I always saw your name. So can you give us a few tips? Let's jump right in. Give us a few tips for PUBG, because I need some pointers.
Number 1, don't drop with the rest of the plane.
Okay.
If you drop with everyone else, you're gonna lose almost 90% of the time. Someone's gonna get a scar or an M4, and you're gonna have a revolver, and you're just like, shooty bang bang, you're gonna lose every fight.
Yeah, been there.
That's right. So it's hard to kind of predict where people drop. What would be some of the places you would suggest?
Georgia Pool. That's
Georgia
probably my
I
favorite.
hate that place. Isn't that the
Why?
place with the crates? All the crates?
There's a section
Yeah.
of it with crates, but
Okay.
there's so many other places you can drop there.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
we're specifically in Georgia Pole. Like, for the people that play, it's a big area of the map. Is there like a sweet spot? Is there a house you like?
specific
So
house.
what I like to do is, here's the plane path. I like to go as far away from the plane path as possible. That way I can loot as long as I can. I get as many meds as I can. And then when the circle comes in, as long as I have enough boosters,
Yeah.
I can just kind of stay outside the zone. So
Huh, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Any other quick tips for PUBG? I'm writing them down on my computer.
No, you're not.
It's like,
All right.
get good.
Get good. That's his.
I
That's his.
can't.
I don't know. You're not bad, man. You give yourself a hard time.
Ethan tries to be nice to me when he knows that I know that he's just telling a lie.
Split.
I'm terrible.
How many hours do you play a day of PUBG?
At least 6.
At least six.
Six.
And how many hours do you play
At
PUBG?
least 6.
Well, if you take away my naps that I take right after I leave work, I mean, I probably an hour, maybe 45
Exactly.
minutes.
So one game. Of
Sure.
course, you're not going to be as good as him.
That's true. How many chicken dinners have you
Exactly.
gotten, Split?
Close to 120, I think.
Oh my God, I've got.
But who's keeping score?
I've gotten like
Who's keeping count?
Ooh.
How often do you end up in
Ooh.
the hype zone when you stream?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
All the time, every day.
Every day.
Oh man,
the time,
I've gotten
every
like
day.
3 solo dinners
Yeah.
ever.
Ooh, yeah, okay, that's a good question. So in the
curse.
Hype Zone, if you guys are unfamiliar, Hype Zone is a channel that features the person closest to a top 10 at any moment on the site. But there's something on that channel called the Hype Zone Curse,
Yeah.
where if you're streaming it, a lot of the times people, especially newer streamers, get absolutely slaughtered.
Well, they're
once they get
excited.
those- Yeah, I'd be excited too.
Yeah.
Split, how often do you fall victim to that curse? Or do you clutch it?
What I do
I know
is
you're cocky.
I block out the chat. I say I'm in sweat mode. I don't read the chat.
Sweat mode.
I get the chicken dinner. Then I'm back in there saying, let's get it, eat up. Tell him, eat the chicken.
Smart man.
I
Smart
like
man.
that noise. Do you and you actually have a command for your bot when you go into sweat mode, right? Isn't that like?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought so.
No, my mods do it.
Your mods do it. Got it. Because I know they're always like, I'll come in and be like, hey, Split, and they'll be like, he's in sweat mode right now.
He can't talk.
He's not talking to you. But it works.
awesome.
It seems to work pretty well, man. Because clearly you're in the top 10 like all the time. It makes me sick to my stomach.
And I'm never there. All right, so you've obviously been streaming for a while. You have a nice audience. What are some of the things that you've learned from streaming on Mixer?
Being interactive is number one, right? You can always play good at the game, but you can't always engage with your audience. So I think that building meaningful relationships with as many people as you can is super important to getting them to come back. And that's what everyone wants. They want more regulars. So I think build friendships. Don't say, hey, this is 30 viewers, 100 viewers. These are all real people, and let's be friends.
I like that. I often like to, you get
Snaps,
the snaps.
you get the snaps.
We're starting to do these things when you give some good information. I give you a snap.
Well, it's genuine, right?
Yeah, it's good. Like a good way to think about it is what would you be looking for if you went into a stream? And a lot of streamers think about that. And I would want somebody to try and connect with me, instead of just playing the game and not interacting. So it makes sense.
All right. So before, just a quick question to piggyback on that. So if it's Malik's first time ever streaming, and I'm using you as just a general example. It could be Jane or Jeff or John, or they all start with J's. What's a tip you would give for someone's very first stream?
Ooh, good question.
Very first. They have no idea what they're doing.
Get as many of your friends from real life and your family to watch you as often as possible. That way you can just break that zero, the ones and twos. You want to get as many as you can in there, and just read the chat and treat it like it's a gym. Just cup the baby.
Yeah, and I've heard just cup the baby. I don't even know what that means.
Got it.
Got it. Cup the baby. Typed it out.
Yeah, exactly. No, that is good advice, though.
Yeah, so I know a lot of streamers kind of get caught up on the numbers and their viewership, especially when they're first starting, and that can be kind of a detriment. Did you have that same issue?
I had ups and downs. Like in the beginning, it was slow. For 3 weeks, it took me 3 weeks to get 100 followers. And then after that, I had a really big growth spurt, and then I had a drop again. And it was just like, trying different things, and it's working out, I guess.
Nice.
I don't know.
Nice, man.
Okay.
Well, you play, like, obviously we talked about how you play a ton of PUBG. Are there any games this year that you're super pumped about, or like I know the Sea of Thieves beta was this weekend, for example. Is anything like that super exciting for you? Is there anything that you think might pull you away from PUBG at all?
Crackdown and Red Dead.
Red Dead. Oh.
Ooh, Red Dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
give it up for that. I can't wait for that game.
Yeah. So obviously, Sea of Thieves, like we just mentioned, the beta has been going on. Have you gotten a chance to try it out?
Oh yeah, I was on there. I streamed it the first day, I think, all day, and
Nice.
I pretty much did everything I could do in there.
Yeah, yeah. Just went on your adventure, and then you had to climb the leaderboards again.
Yeah.
I saw you like the next day, like, nope, I got to get that. I got to get back in the top 10.
I get it. I wouldn't want to fall off the leaderboard if I was up there.
Hi, Malik.
I got to get back to the grind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So this is our customary tips and tricks question that we ask to every partner. So I hope you're ready, Split. All right. Here it is. Say you can invite 3 video game characters, any 3 you can think of, to dinner. Who would they be and why?
Why?
Oh my God. Duke Nukem, because he's a savage.
Ooh, he is pretty savage.
I don't know. You guys put me on the spot with this
Yeah,
one.
that's the point. That's the goal.
Yeah. That's a tough question
Master
too.
Chief, because he's the GOAT. And I don't know. I don't know who the third one would be.
Ooh, I'll throw one in there. Mario.
Okay, yeah. Let me,
I just thought,
Throw it in there.
Yeah.
The most famous video game character of all time.
sorry, I was thinking on the fly.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Didn't work, Mario. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, okay.
I'm sure that'd be an abrasive conversation at dinner with Duke Nukem.
That's true. Yeah, he's very.
No one's picked him yet.
He's over the top. No one's picked
is.
him yet. He's just over the top.
I just feel like he'd
Very aggressive and angry.
Yeah,
Maybe.
make my wife cheat on me or something with him.
Oh my God. Anyway, on that note, SplitDaWig, tell us where and when people can find you.
I stream Monday through Friday. I start at about 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. And I'm always on Mixer.
All the time.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us, man. You are very good at PUBG, and it makes me sick to watch.
That's right. Everyone, give it up for SplitDaWig.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. We'll see you on Mixer.
Yes.
All right. I feel like I'm ready to 1, stream,
Okay.
2, start playing a little bit better at PUBG. I don't know if the second one will happen. I'm just
watch.
not good.
I'm telling you, if you watch people like him or like
Yeah.
like any of the guys that are
Yeah.
really good, especially on the Xbox version, you
Like
will pick
Cabby.
up a thing or two.
That's true. That's
But
true.
Cabby plays PC. I'm saying specifically
plays
watch the
Xbox
Xbox version.
sometimes.
He does. That's true.
Yeah.
But if you specifically watch that, you'll start to get these
Start to
little
pick
things.
up on the things? Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know.
great. Magnetron's also very good. There's
We'll
too
see.
many.
We'll
too
see.
many to name.
We'll see. I don't have much faith in myself. So.
All right.
All right. Anyways, time for our top 5 lists, everyone.
Oh, yes. All right. Kicking
Yeah.
things off with the top 5 paid games, as usual. Guess what's making that list number 5?
It is Call of Duty World War II.
What else is new, man?
There it is.
That's the lowest I've seen it, though.
Yeah.
the lowest I've seen
a
it.
lot. Well, it might get off the list eventually because a lot of the big games are starting to come out. We
Yeah.
have in March we have Sea of Thieves,
Thieves.
of course. I almost forgot.
Far Cry.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
and the EA one. What's the EA one?
Oh,
That's
God,
what I
Two
was.
Brother-
A Way Out.
A Way Out.
A Way Out.
Thank
That
you.
looks really good. So
It
that's
does.
going to be an awesome streaming game as well.
Yeah.
So Call of Duty needs to hold on. Anyway, number 4, Far Cry Primal Apex Edition. Interesting. Maybe this was on sale.
It
This
must have
is-
been.
This is the Microsoft store, by the way,
Yeah.
guys.
If you haven't played
so
Far
maybe
Cry
it's on sale.
Primal, it's great. It's very
it?
different from the other Far Cries. It's all about hunting and gathering. You are building a tribe, but you actually get to build your village. And you got to hunt animals and scavenge to grow it. It's really fun.
Nice,
Super
okay,
unique.
okay.
Super unique Far Cry.
A few people getting ready for Far Cry 5. Okay. Number 3, it is Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay.
Still on that list too.
So what can we say that we haven't said
About GTA
past
5?
months about
We
this
mentioned
game?
we love their ragdoll effects.
Yeah,
Put them in
and
PUBG.
that we would love to see Red Dead Redemption in Los Santos.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we didn't say that. That
John,
was like some
that's right.
comment on the internet. And it was like, you're an
Yeah.
idiot.
My goodness, you're really wound up today.
I am. Who would make that? Let's have Red Dead
spicy.
Redemption in the real world. It's
Yeah.
called Grand Theft Auto.
There you
Get
go.
off the internet.
Oh my God. All right, number 2, it is NBA Live the 1 edition. Now, okay, is this new? This is new. This hasn't been on any list.
It
Not that I
hasn't.
remember.
This is a new one to the list. It's nice to have
right.
a little sleeper, huh?
All right,
I'm
so
proud of that. Happy for him.
Oh, and actually, it's not even 2K. It's
And we
NBA
learned that
Live.
NBA stands for the National
That's right.
Basketball
That's right. And this is
Association.
number 13 on the red team.
Yep.
What I don't know what his name is.
Rockets.
Yeah,
The
the
Rockets.
Rockets. That's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
right. That's right. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving
Number
on.
one.
Number 1 for top paid games is, as you guessed, it is PUBG.
PUBG.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. in
Still
case you
killing it,
didn't know.
man. Still fun.
I don't know if that game, they announced a few weeks ago that they hit 4 million players. So that is awesome.
That's a huge deal.
That's right, and the game's not out yet. It's still in game preview, but with the updates every single week and making the game better and listening
Yeah.
to player feedback, there's no way that this game is. It's going to be tough to hit the number 1 spot.
Yeah,
PUBG
it really is.
It's in there securely. I
For a
don't know.
while. It'd be interesting to see what the first game is that usurps it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
sir,
well, not off the
that was
list,
right.
but like goes to second or something.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like just unseats it as the king of
That's
the
right.
number 1 because it's been number 1 since it came out.
It might be Sea of Thieves.
It
You
might
saw
be
the
Sea of
numbers on
Thieves.
Mixer. Sea of Thieves is like streamed a lot.
Yeah,
so
that would
we'll
be
see.
that would be crazy. All right,
Yeah.
moving on. Top 5 most played games.
Yep.
In at number 5, the greatest console shooter of all time.
I don't know, man.
Tom Clancy's
I guess
Rainbow Six
that's
Siege.
subjective.
It is
This
subjective.
is your,
That's
your
my
opinion.
my
But yeah,
opinion,
people
guys.
love that game.
Who
and
thinks
the-
that?
and it's always in the top on streaming, and people love that game.
Don't get me wrong. There's other games that I have more fun playing. I just
Sure.
have never felt anything as tight as that in terms
Okay.
of a shooter
Okay.
on the console.
Number 4, it is Call of Duty World War II, dropping another spot this week. We just talked about it.
Moving on. Number 3, PUBG still on the
PUBG,
list. Obviously,
that's right.
most played.
There you go. Number 2, it is Grand Theft Auto 5.
Boom. And,
And number 1 is Fortnite Battle Royale, man. That game.
That is crazy.
Well, it's free.
Yep, it is. It is free.
free.
That's a big part. They just announced today that they're testing custom servers with select like content creators and stuff. So that's a big deal.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
exciting.
Also, new limited time game mode of snipers only.
Snipers and revolvers.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to spice up your Fortnite Battle Royale matches, hop in with some snipers. I would not because
think
I'm a terrible shot.
Well, but it's a great
rhymed.
game type to practice.
Yeah.
Because like that, if any time you're gonna get better, it's that.
Sure.
Because there's gonna be a lot of noobs and bunnies on the hills like just not moving.
This guy
like,
right
looking
here.
through the scope and just not moving, and you can just take all the time in the world to
That's
line
right.
up that shot.
He's talking about me right in front of my face. I will be that person.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we get into our last few lists, we want to know from you guys what you think the next top 5 list should be. We have a few
Ooh.
choices.
I like
Yeah,
this one.
A little interactivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, just vote.
Yeah.
Voting
So
live on the show.
go ahead and read that first one.
Best powers or weapons in games.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Things and games you'd want IRL. Ooh, that could be.
And games with multiple endings.
That's a real. I want all of those lists. I want
Yeah.
us to do all those.
Let's do all
lists.
of them?
Yeah. Not on the next episode, but over time. We should. Those
That's
are all
it.
great.
Since we do one a week, it's possible.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to cast my vote because I'm part of this show too, right?
You are.
Okay,
You're the
thanks.
co-host.
Yes.
The star. You're actually the star, right?
That's not true.
There's
All
an
right, here we
emote.
go. All right, games with multiple endings. I just gave away the one I voted for. Darn.
You like mumbled it.
I don't.
Games with multiple
I know.
endings.
Well, yeah. All right. Anyway, let's move on.
All right, while you guys are finishing out that poll, you guys voted for this week's top 5, and you picked games we wish were movies.
That's right. Okay. So you have strong opinions on this.
Yeah.
You said them last week.
If I was going to write the list, it'd be none of them.
Yeah. And I don't watch movies, so great list.
So this is going to be a horrible list.
All right, number 5, it is
Zelda.
the Zelda games.
Yes.
Zelda, of course, a very popular, if you haven't heard of it, Nintendo series. And so that'd be interesting.
They've also never really, up until recently, there's been like no voice acting.
Right.
And so it'd be a great clean slate to cast like whoever you wanted, I think.
We can finally learn Zelda's or Link's intentions.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know.
What if he had like the worst voice?
Yeah.
Like you thought he's this hero of time for years and years, and they're like, Link, we need your help. He's like, okay. You know, something
Ruin the
like-
movie.
Yeah, the whole time.
Can I get a refund?
I'm never playing the games again.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so number 4, Fallout.
Fallout. Anything in the Fallout universe would
That's
be
right.
sick. I'm thinking The Road with The Road. Is anyone the guy that played Aragorn? Lord of the Rings, the movie, the book, The
okay.
Road. It's great. It's very similar to Fallout.
I don't read, I don't
wanna
watch
riff with you.
movies, I don't
know.
watch TV. I just take naps.
I'm drowning. I'm
That's right.
drowning up here
I'm just
alone
kidding.
in
So
references.
no, it'd be cool. My thing is like it's hard for some of these open
Thank
world
you, Slayer.
games because some of them are, they're great because you can choose your own adventure and you can kind of go where you want to go. So I don't know. This one, my vote was not for this. Plus, if Mass
love it.
Effect is not on this list, I riot.
Oh, whatever, man. Whatever.
I have the list right in
Fallout.
front of me.
If you want to make a ton of money in Hollywood, at least in the last few years, you make a movie about the post-apocalyptic in a
That's right.
post-apocalyptic setting.
That's fair. That's fair. I just think Mass Effect is better than
love that.
Fallout. Sorry. Number 3, it is Uncharted, which is practically a movie in itself.
Yeah, a lot of the PlayStation exclusives are very cinematic in and of themselves.
Yeah.
Last of Us.
Last
another
of
good
Us,
example.
Horizon Zero Dawn,
Yeah.
Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
That would be cool as a movie.
Yeah,
Heavy Rain, I'm a
wow,
fan.
we're coming up with some on the fly
know,
right now.
that's right.
But Uncharted, there's a lot of people that could play Nathan Drake pretty well, I think. Nathan Fillion comes to mind.
Ooh, Nathan Fillion. Okay.
Even the voice actor that played him would be awesome, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Oh.
What's his name? Nolan North.
There you go.
What? Check the chat.
What are you looking for?
Oh, do you like my shirt?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Black, you're right.
Oh, that's right.
And we talked about that.
Yeah.
Who owns the rights to that, Black? Do you know who is directing it?
Sean Levy.
Sean? No.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Number
my
2.
Number
Number 2 is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nice. Yeah, because robot dinosaurs. That'd be sick in a movie.
Yeah.
I guess Transformers already did that. Yeah.
That's true. In fact, that movie's all about robots. That's right.
Yeah, and Michael Bay.
Oh, well. Sorry. I'm sorry. Rip.
Moment of silence.
This is one of the best games of 2017, and it was a huge game, commercial success. So I think that would translate well. And
Yeah.
Ashley Birch, did the voiceover.
Yeah, she's
for that game.
fantastic.
Yeah, she also did Life is Strange, which would also be a good movie.
Yeah.
Which is also one of my favorite games of all time. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's good.
You say it every time.
Useless
I
information.
do the same thing.
I know.
It's all good. It's
all right,
good.
take us to number 1, Ethan.
This was number 1. I'm not saying this.
Oh, yes.
You say it.
It is none other than the Mass Effect trilogy, the way it should be, number 1. There you go. Ethan, why don't you like this game?
I don't
why
mind
is your
it. I just
opinion
don't think it's
wrong?
number 1.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
It's
well,
fine.
Chat, tell me whether you think this should be number 1.
It's fine. I mean, I give you a win every once in a while.
So bitter. It's fine. Anyway, so we have an honorable mention.
We
it's
do.
Farming Simulator.
/ Oregon Trail.
There you go.
Any.
As a movie?
Yeah, think about the Oregon Trail as a movie.
I'm pretty sure in this meeting yesterday, I went to the bathroom and this was decided.
And then
upon. I
we
came back,
chose while you were
and I was
gone.
like, what? I saw it on the board.
Yeah, Cannibal the Musical. That's a good example. That was what? No, Oregon Trail. In my mind, you could do so many settings of like the trials and tribulations of the pioneer as they set forward to go west.
This sounds like the most boring movie ever.
Musical already. Paint your wagon.
Yeah, Oklahoma, or Cannibal the Musical.
That's pretty interesting.
Chat room is yelling for Dead Rising.
Oh yeah,
Dead
chat.
Rising would have been a good one.
Dead
What else
Rising.
do you guys think would have made good movies?
Sly Cooper, okay.
The Sly Cooper movie, Gears of War.
PUBG, interesting. I would like some backstory to
Dark
PUBG.
Souls.
Yeah,
Dark Souls,
Dark Souls would be interesting.
okay. You guys have some good. You
never
guys
know.
have some good
I think a lot of the
ideas in
Telltale, what was that bunny?
here. SpongeBob the movie, the game. Okay.
The Witcher, Skyrim.
Oh, The Witcher would be good.
Tomb Raider.
The Witcher is getting a Netflix special. There's a Netflix show coming that's all The Witcher.
What about Metal Gear?
That's pretty awesome.
Metal Gear would be interesting.
Metal Gear, of
I don't
course.
know, just scantily clad women fighting. So yeah, it'd make a ton of money.
Mega Man, Lost Planet. I bet people just shout at
No, I think
Yeah,
these
now
are-
you just shout
No,
out.
these are good. Rocky says I'd be the
calm.
lead character of a PUBG movie. I don't think I would want to be. I'd probably be really terrible at that game.
You'd be a funny
Or at the
character.
movie.
You'd be
that's
the
true.
comic relief.
I can be the comic relief. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, you guys have some good ideas in here. Quantum Break. I actually brought up Quantum Break yesterday. I also brought up Alan Wake, and
There's a
everybody
lot.
just hates my.
Yeah, so there's a lot of games you guys could choose from, and honestly, let's be honest, any of these that become movies will probably be bad because we've had no luck in the past, unless
Sure.
you count Doom. But everything The Rock touches turns to gold, so
That's true.
that's not really a fair. Resident Evil
Resident
1
Evil?
was pretty good. I would agree
haven't
with that.
seen any of these.
Resident Evil 1 was pretty good. Silent Hill was pretty good too.
Silent
I
Hill?
like Silent Hill 1.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Sean Bean in that movie. Sean Bean.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. So those are our lists, and let's find out what we're going to be covering next week. Tabs, what is it going to be?
Games with multiple endings.
Best games with multiple endings. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one.
Ooh, I'm trying to think. I don't want to.
Life is Strange.
That's
Mass Effect.
automatically number one.
Fallout.
I was thinking of 2 through 5.
We could just reuse this list.
That might be true. All right, so this is gonna be a fun segment right here.
Okay, yes. Last week we
fun.
played a very intense platformer. It was super amazing.
This is gonna be funny. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
I found my spirit animal.
You did. It
Yeah.
was. I don't even remember what it was.
All right, let's watch it. Figure it out. What's going on, everybody? It's time for another couch co-op, and today we are playing Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea what this is.
Neither do I. Neither do I. All right, well let's find out. We'll find out together. That's what the show's all
Yeah,
about.
exactly. This
Yeah.
is the perfect game for couch co-op because
That's
we have
right.
no idea what to expect.
That's right. We love
Right.
playing games that are ridiculous, and this is going to be one of them. I want to be.
Who do you wanna
Who do you
be?
want to be?
I'm
I'll
a
let you
big
go
fan
first.
of that chicken dinner from PUBG.
Oh,
Playing a lot
okay,
of PUBG.
okay,
I think I gotta
okay.
be the little chicken.
I'm gonna be the horse.
Aw.
Do I want to be the lamb?
I don't know, that lamb's fresh.
Okay, no, I'll be the lamb. I'll be the lamb. Here you go.
Little lamb chop. Okay, sweet.
Fits my personality. I'm very
Oh, you can move.
subdued.
Let's go to the farm if I can get up there.
If you have to compete and I lose, I'm not doing the show
I made it.
anymore.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay.
Party starting.
All right.
They're dancing. Did you see that? They were
Doing-
like,
yeah. Gotta do the chicken dance.
better
man.
dance than we are. Oh, I'm not doing the chicken dance.
Oh, loser, if we compete, has to do a chicken dance.
No.
At the end of this segment.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Then now I have to really beat you.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we have to build something, like we have to use this stuff to climb.
Huh. Placement
Placement
and
ending.
okay.
Uh-oh. I don't know what I did.
um,
Let's just find out. Just place it.
All right.
Extra box. Oh, we're like building a map. What if you're
Okay,
trying
well.
to kill each other?
Okay. Bye, Ethan. I'm gonna win this.
So that door does. Oh, nice!
No, what?
You're dancing. You made it.
Did I win it?
Yeah.
Suck it, Ethan.
I made it.
Do I win?
Yeah.
Do I win?
This is bad.
We're learning together, guys.
are,
We
and-
have no clue. Can we phone a friend?
Yeah. Who can we call to figure this out? Woo!
It's not fair.
Made
You
it.
cheated.
Oh, you almost fell on that.
Will I die if I fall in this? Oh, okay.
Thanks for not dying.
Honestly, life is just a series of avoiding death.
It is.
You're not even doing
I
anything.
know, it's funnier to watch you, to be completely honest.
I'm having a hard time. Oh my god.
No! I died. I died.
Yes. Now all I gotta do is really complete it.
I
We're
killed
performing
myself.
so poorly
That is
that
way better.
we need another monitor.
Yeah, we need a better monitor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame the monitor wholeheartedly.
There you go. Okay. And I just gotta get. Oh,
Hit
this
it.
is tough.
Don't hit that, you will die.
That's right. Okay.
So if you jump.
All right.
I hate this, dude. No!
I'm putting that out of
What
reach.
does the magnet do?
I like the strategy in this game. So
It's fun.
it's about making. If you have the lead, you have to maintain the lead. So this coin,
I don't know what that
Ethan, you want to win the coin? Figure out a way to get up there.
does. Wow!
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
You're not gonna get it.
Oh, dang it.
Man, I am a BAMF. That's an acronym for something.
Yeah, it's inappropriate.
Well,
Did you make it? Oh! Oh! Yes! I
well, you made it.
That was some Indiana Jones.
That was very good. That was
Action.
very good.
You're the ultimate chief. You won.
I'm the ultimate cheat.
I want a rematch now that I know how to play. Let's do this again.
Okay, let's do it again.
New map.
To be fair, I didn't know what was going on until we were almost done.
Yeah, neither did I. But
Okay.
now I think I can beat you. So let's go rooftops, huh?
Okay, let's do rooftops. Yeah, let's do it.
This is fun. So you're building a map that you then have to cross together, but only one.
That's right.
Like if too many people make it, no one gets points.
Right, and so the strategy is to balance making sure it's easy for you as well as hard for your opponent.
Yeah,
So, okay,
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start with a coin.
I'm gonna slaughter you this time.
Wow. Just saying you're gonna win is enough. You don't have to go that far.
Oh, hup.
I want to just push Ethan off that ledge.
Don't.
I can't.
Oh God, I have it going the wrong way. Oh, that was. No! Why did I jump again? I landed. I just didn't think I.
I don't know what I was. Oh yeah, I was supposed to wait for that box to come down and then try and land on it. Well,
that's so good.
um,
I'm the ultimate chicken. I'm the ultimate chicken.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
So there you have it. We tied 1-1. Unfortunately, we're out of time. You may be asking yourself when you're watching this, why are they out of time? Can't they just do more and edit it down?
Yeah.
The answer is no. Anyway, we're just gonna leave it at 1-1. Fun game.
It's 1-1 because we don't want any animosity on the show. You know what I mean? We're co-hosts.
There it is, exactly.
Right.
We have to have harmony. But I enjoyed this game. I love how we didn't know what the game was about at
At
all.
all.
And then we got into it, and it was super competitive.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
The name of the game is what, Scott? The name of the game is Ultimate Chicken Horse. You can pick it up on Steam. Is it on anything else, Scott? Xbox.
It's on
You can pick it up
Xbox.
on Steam and Xbox. Highly recommend it. Really fun. And just absolutely rage-inducing. So,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the segment, and let's kick it back to the show.
Like that little dance at the end. Hey, that was a good game, man.
It was a lot of fun. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure what to expect going into it, but
Neither was I.
pleasantly surprised.
Me too. I was almost a little annoyed that we were going to play that game, and then as soon as we got into like one round, it was hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it. The game is Ultimate Chicken Horse, and it's out on Steam and Xbox. Right, Scott?
Was it Chicken Hunter?
Yep.
You said.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Oh, it's Ultimate Chicken Horse. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess we're just gonna go right into the best segment of the show, the part where we open our hearts and let the love shine across Mixer. It's time for 3 streams to watch. Cue that music.
Here it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm dancing by myself. Just another Saturday
I'm
night.
right. Just another Saturday night. All right, take it away.
Okay, Lucifer is a variety streamer here on Mixer. She describes herself as old and southern, but she's definitely not from Texas. She loves playing video games, but she dies a lot, kind of like me. It doesn't bother her any though, as she's just here to have a good time. She has 2 dogs, Shorty and Kimbo, so they may occasionally appear and steal the show. Lucifer loves helping people, so feel free to ask questions within reason, and she'll do her best to answer them. She normally streams daily from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern on mixer.com/Lucifer.
Ooh. Moving on now to Sword of Poke. Youch! Mixer partner Sword of Poke comes to us straight out of London, or rather just outside of London. He's a full-time variety streamer, so he plays a little bit of everything. His favorite games include Resident Evil and Final Fantasy series, as well as the new franchises like Destiny and XCOM. Big XCOM fan. Sword of Poke is really proud to be a part of such a welcome and fun community here on Mixer. He streams every day, so be sure to head over to mixer.com/swordofpoke to check him out. You won't regret it.
All right, let's move on to the Angry Scott. If you like the intoxicating mix of rage and tears with your gaming experience, then I have got the streamer for you. It's the Angry Scott. Although some might claim that he's just an angry Scotsman who shouts at inanimate objects, the Angry Scott maintains that he's a variety streamer who works to bring an entertaining stream to the masses of Mixer, but he'll let you be the judge. He loves playing first-person shooters like PUBG and Battlefield 1 and is a member of the Enigma stream team. The Angry Scott has no set streaming schedule, so be sure to head over to mixer.com/theangryscott and give him a follow to see when he goes live next. And those were 3 streams to watch. That was not good. That was less. That was.
No, it was good.
That was okay.
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of love in chat for my shirt. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
This
look
is,
at that shirt. What does it say on
Real
the
Men
back?
Wear Pink. Bad Man.
Bad
This
Man,
is, and DBZ came out on Friday,
And the
so I got
sh-
my,
and the- there
got
you
my
go.
DBZ shirt on. I got my DBZ shirt on.
For those who don't know what DBZ is,
For those that don't know, it's Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Fighters came out on Friday.
Yeah. Have you played? Have you been?
I haven't gotten to play. Well, I take that back. I could have played it, but I
Sure.
wanted to play Sea of Thieves until the beta ended. So now that the beta's ended,
Sure.
it's time for some Dragon Ball Fighters.
Got it.
I'm really looking forward to checking out this.
Just checking it
weekend.
out. Who's your favorite character?
Ooh, Trunks and Vegeta.
Okay.
The father and son.
Got it,
well,
got it.
son and father,
Got it.
respectively.
Future or young?
Future Trunks. I don't like young Trunks. You know, he's too. I don't know. I like Future Trunks.
I don't
He's
have
got
a favorite,
cool hair and a
I don't have a
sword.
favorite character because I watched that when I was like 6 years old.
What is that? What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything.
What are you trying to say?
Although I was debating on whether or not to call Dragon Ball Z a cartoon. People get mad when you call it an
is
anime a cartoon, but
Why?
isn't animation
It's
which
animated.
is a cartoon?
It's all isn't it the same? I don't know. We're gonna piss somebody off.
Yeah, but I did start the game up and somebody played it for me to get an achievement. So it's on. I have like.
So you do have an achievement.
I have. Yeah, it wasn't me, but I have an achievement.
Why
in the
would they
game.
play it to get one achievement?
Well, they were playing a match where they happened to get an achievement.
Oh, I see.
But I'm happy they did it on my profile.
Yeah,
I got
hey,
15 gamer score from
15.
A whole 15.
Whole 15.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna be playing Sea of Thieves later, but PUBG is still the top game.
It is.
So to keep you primed, here are some tips, cut with awesome B-roll.
Ooh.
Professor Rothamel.
All right. Here we go. Wait, what are you talking about with me?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
is this
you
not a
you
segment?
read that. You read
Yeah.
that. You already read that.
I read it because you weren't reading it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you were like primed to read it. Scott, you rolling that behind us? All right. All right, sweet. He's going to play it up full. So let's cut right to this little 5 tips for PUBG.
We're gonna do this live. This is only the
Yes.
second time this has ever been done before. We did it with Forza Motorsport 7 with AC Bongos, aka
yeah.
Graham Boyd. And so we're gonna do it again. And here comes Mr. Rothamel.
PUBG is kind of based on a simulation game. It's Arma-like, less like Halo or COD. It's a little
Okay.
bit more. The controls are a little bit more interesting in that regard. Everyone tries to play it safe, which can be fun because you will get the wins, but or you're more likely to get like maybe in the top 10. But you're not going to get better if you're not getting in combat. So it's a lot of fun to land hot. So if you're going to
Okay.
land hot, let's talk mill base.
You have to cross bridges for this if you land here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is that a disadvantage? Because like if the circle's over here, then there's only
You
two
have to
ways
cross.
across.
So you can swim across.
Okay, swim
There's
across,
also
okay.
boats that spawn.
Okay.
But you're right. The fastest way, because people are lazy. People are impatient. Actually, more than lazy, people are impatient. They want to get to the heat of the action right away. So odds are they're going to try and grab a vehicle and get the hell out of there through the 2 bridges. So it's very beneficial to camp those bridges.
Okay.
There's debris on both of them, including vehicles that you can like lay under or lay near to hide and ambush a car that's coming by. And people never shoot at cars. Like if you have a squad that's focus firing, you can burn through cars and blow them up pretty quick. And
Okay.
like nobody does that. So the military base is a great example. School is another really hot one that I recommend. It's a great place to learn close quarters combat with crappier weapons because usually you're going to get shotguns and Uzis instead of like ARs.
Got it.
Usually. Obviously the
Okay.
loot tables could be
So I
random.
like this tip because in Fortnite we've played it quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a very conservative player, but you're telling me I need to just get in there, learn the guns by shooting them.
Yeah. Land hot.
Sounds
Land
good.
hot. That should be the name of the tip. Land hot.
Land hot.
Piping hot.
Okay.
Every second counts. The more you play, the more you will get faster looting and like understanding ammo types and healing. You know, all the mechanics just come with time. So play a lot, die a lot, lose a lot. You know, you just get the hang of it.
Sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good tip. Good tip.
Yes. Now, second tip.
Okay.
Second tip. Play the odds. The circle is random, but you have a better chance to land in it or near it if you shoot for a more central location. The circle hurts more as the game progresses, so if you can get into those circles early on, it helps a lot. And try and find like a good grouping of buildings or a vehicle that can take you far away from the path of the plane. 'Cause I'm not getting too much in depth here. I'm just trying to get like
Get us-
things I wish I knew when I first started playing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
okay.
You know what I mean? Any
Yeah.
questions?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Just watch out.
Keep your voice down. Tip number 3, get violent. Drop it at
game.
Pachinki, school, military.
Okay.
Once again, practice with different weapons, things like that. If you can land shots, Car 98's great, but it's a little tough to use in the Xbox version, so I highly recommend the Mini 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
get that
I'll
semi-auto.
try and keep notes.
Yeah, just
mental
take note.
notes.
Yeah, where's your pad? This is going to be on the test.
I left my book bag at home.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. My dog ate my homework. Tip number 4. Everyone's looking for the better gun, but the best gun is the one you have. Don't worry too much about the perfect loadout. You're not going to get it, especially with the most recent update. Ammo is hard to come by. Scopes are hard to come by. Like, there's so many attachments that can go on different guns that people are like, I want the M4 because it can take every kind of attachment. But in reality, if you have an M16 or a SCAR, like, those are just as good. Because odds are you're not going to find that gun, and you're going to be fighting someone before you do. So I highly recommend having at least one gun with a 4x scope.
Okay.
And I usually go sniper and AR or SMG in my secondary.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Tip number 5, you will die a lot. You will die a lot. You need to get comfortable with it. Yeah, but you got to get comfortable. And it's frustrating. It can be frustrating. You can spend 20 minutes looting, having a kitted Car 98 sniper rifle, having a dope SCAR that's decked out, and you get shot in the face as you're running through an open field. PUBG is all about facing incredible odds and managing to overcome.
Okay.
You need to feel great about your top 20 finishes, or even with even if you get 50 first, but you got a couple of kills, be proud of that. Like, appreciate every moment, because this game is it's just like lulls and then huge bursts of energy and excitement. I'm telling you that nobody went from 100th place to first place. Like, it just takes time.
Okay.
But each game is a roll of the dice, and you have to accept less control than other games. This is not Overwatch. This is not Rainbow Six, where the parameters are clearly defined. You can get the best loot in the game, landing central, and the ring could be on the other side of the map. Now, here's an important note.
Okay.
Streamers are literally professional gamers. They will be far, far better than you or those you play with or against, and you shouldn't rate yourself against them. Usually. Be realistic. That's what I'm saying. And that's it for Teacher Ethan.
All right, everybody. I feel like Ethan did an amazing job. Can we get a round of applause?
Oh, thanks, guys.
There we go. All right. All right. That was very good, Ethan. That was very good. Spoiler alert, I gave you a good professor performance evaluation.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, with our I'm trying to get tenure, so
yeah, of
I
course.
appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
No.
So yeah, those are some tips for PUBG, and
yeah, hopefully it helps you guys.
It hasn't helped me, but I think they were still great. Anyway, last week, the first ever Mixer UGC took place, aka the Mixer Ultimate Gaming Challenge. This is a new weekly show hosted by Charlie, Rachel, and Benny Central, who you may know from Xbox on YouTube.
Now, these guys are live each week. They will go head-to-head with their teams in a series of custom gaming challenges designed to push players to their limit. And to complicate things even further, they'll be adding all sorts of crazy rules and requirements. The winners will earn points for their team, while the losers forfeit.
That's right. Now, the interactive section on Mixer will let you cheer on your player of choice, and that's a good thing because it sounds like they'll need all the help they can get. Here's a clip of how their show went. Let's take a look.
Of Ultimate Gaming Challenges live on Mixer.
You take 1 bit damage, restart.
Retry straight away.
Retry immediately.
This is a little bit messy.
Do 3 levels.
Okay, right, run. Oh my god, the stupid...
Oh no!
Oh god, there's a little... No, you...
Hearing you fail actually helps.
Oh my god, yes! Alright, there's one.
No,
there is one.
No.
Okay, that is 1 point, and we're...
I'm just behind.
6 minutes in. Okay, keep it going.
This happened. Yes! Another one! Not another one, that's
What,
my
another
first
one? It's your first one! Doesn't matter, because this is going well. 2 points.
I gotta say, I am absolutely shocked that nobody cursed in that episode.
Yeah, oh man, I remember turning my mic off one time because I was so when we played PUBG a few weeks ago, because I was very afraid
you were gonna say something.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. Smart move. Smart move.
Yeah, so the show will be live every single Wednesday at 9 p.m. GMT, or for those stateside, it's 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific.
Check them out at mixer.com/mixerugc. And make sure you give them a follow so you never miss a challenge.
That's right. All right. So for the past few weeks, you've noticed that we've been playing on our channel. But today, we're going to be switching things up a bit. We're going to be playing Sea of Thieves, 1. And 2, we're going to head on over to mixer.com/LFG. But let's...
Mixer LFG.
Mixer LFG, excuse me. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, so you guys can actually stay right here. We're going to host the channel, but we're going to be going offline for just a couple minutes to get set up. And where we're going to be playing Sea of Thieves. We're going to be playing a 2-person boat. Make sure you know how to sail.
That's right.
It's going to be good, man.
It's going to be good. I'm excited to learn how to master the seas. But before we go off this channel, even though we're not technically leaving, don't forget to follow our channel. Hit the follow button. It's right up top there, so you get a notification when we go live, and we'll be here for the main show every single Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Sorry, Ed. Right here.
Good. No, and be sure to check out our sister show, This Week in Esports, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, as well as Level Up Cast every Friday at noon.
Of you.
At noon
nice
Pacific.
Stein somewhere smiling.
Yeah, he is. And so LFG, if you're new, LFG is the game that we play with viewers a lot of times. Sometimes we play alone. Like today, we're just going to play you and I. But it's every Tuesday after this show, and it's every Friday after Level Up Cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be playing Sea of Thieves today. I can't wait.
All right.
But
we're gonna,
thank you, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching. And
We'll see you in a couple
stay
minutes.
right there.
Don't you move.
Don't you move. I'm watching you.
Don't do it.
I'm watching you.
Don't do it.